Hello friends, today I'll take you to Rajrappa Temple, a place where all the vows, all the wishes are fulfilled, a place full of faith and cultural heritage, a place where a headless deity is worshipped. As this was in our bucket list, we started our travel from Jamshedpur to Rajrappa, which is around 135 kilometers. It is not only a famous religious spot, but also the beauty of the surroundings makes it very picturesque and a beautiful picnic spot, which attracts not only pilgrims but also tourists, not only from and around the city but also from abroad. For accommodation, dharmshala, rest houses and guest houses are easily available at Rajrappa. It is said to be over 6,000 years old temple. On the other hand, some dated it to the Mahabharata period. Ma Kamakhya Temple of Assam is the biggest Shakti Peeth of the world, and the Rajrappa Temple is the second biggest Shakti Peeth of the world. The art and architecture of Rajrappa Temple bears resemblance to that of the famous Kamakhya Temple of Assam. It is situated 28 kilometers from Ramgarh and around 75 to 80 kilometers from Ranchi. So you can come to Ramgarh Cant or even to Ranchi station and then board a bus or a cab. The nearest airport is Birsa Munda Airport, Ranchi. So now we reached Rajrappa. Here there is ample space for parking, but now due to pandemic you can see that the most of the shops are closed and there are very few vehicles. If you desire to witness the crowd of devotees who come to the temple in millions, then you must visit this temple during festive seasons of Makar Sankranti and Mahashivratri and even in Navratri. You can see most of the sadhus here during Navratri. Apart from visiting the temple, you can also explore the beauty of Rajrappa town and visit the Rajrappa waterfall. Rajrappa is situated in the confluence of Bhairavi and Damodar rivers. A large number of pilgrims arrive here throughout the year. Owing to the religious importance of the place, it is also popular among the disciples for marriage and rituals of Mundan or shaving the head. Vehicle owners come here to get blessings for their new vehicles, as they believe that the first worship of the vehicles here multiplies the life of vehicles and brings luck to the owner. Being a Shakti Peetha, there are several mysterious stories related to the temple. As per Hindu mythology, after slaughtering and gulping blood of a number of demons from the underworld, Jaya and Vijaya, the two companions of goddess Bhagavati wanted more blood. So to quench their bloodthirst, the goddess cut off her head and offered herself. From that time, the beheaded goddess came to be known as Ma Chinnamastika or Mata Chinnamasta. The main shrine has the idol of the goddess, which you will see without head, standing on bodies of Kamdev and Rati in the lotus bed. 3 spurts of blood can be seen oozing out from the beheaded goddess, who is holding her own head in one hand and the other she has a sharp weapon. Goddess thus is a symbol of good conquering evil, as well as the holy act of sacrificing oneself for the good of many. It is believed that the person who devotes himself wholeheartedly with pious heart to Ma Chinnamastika has all his wishes fulfilled by the goddess. Devotees visit this holy place throughout the year. Now we have come to the entrance of the temple, from where we go inside for the darshan. There is Das Mahavidya temple. The Mahavidya are a group of 10 aspects of Devi in Hinduism. The 10 Mahavidyas are Kali, Tara, Tripura Sundari, Bhuvaneshwari, Tripura Bhairavi, Chinnamasta, Dhumavati, Bagalamukhi, Matangi and Kamala. Other than Chinnamasta temple, Rajrappa is famous for many other temples or a series of temples. They are the Das Mahavidya temple, the Sun temple, Dakshinakali temple, Ashtamatrika temple, Bajrangbali temple, Radhakrishna temple, Bhairav Baba temple, Shiva temple and the Navgraha. Ma Chinnamastika Devi is also known as Manokamna Devi due to the belief that she fulfills the wishes of the devotees. Devotees tie a red thread around a stone and tie it on the Trishul or the tree for the fulfillment of the wishes, and once the wishes are fulfilled, they untie a stone and put it in the Damodar river. The temple is popular for its tantric style of architectural design. The ancient temple of goddess was destroyed and later a new temple was constructed and the original idol of goddess was placed in it. Animal sacrifice is still practiced in the temple. Special pujas are held on Tuesdays and Saturdays. There is also a Papnashini Kund or a pond here. Fairs are held in Makar Sankranti and in Durga Puja and many people attend the fairs. The temple starts being decorated from 4 in the morning and the devotees stand in queue for darshan from 5:30. The devotees come here early, visit all the temples and try to return home before evening. As the temple is amidst the forests and the hills, the whole area becomes dark, deserted and calm by sunset. Besides religious importance, the place is also a picnic spot owing to its natural environment. The hilly landscape covered with lush forest and rivers are some of its features. The hot water spring located here increases the popularity of this region. If you have even the slightest interest in religion and history, the Rajrappa temple is a must-visit place. Hope you enjoyed the darshan of this temple as much as I did. Stay tuned with Stroller's Diary for some more fun facts and adventure. Do like, share and subscribe my channel. I'll meet you in the next episode. Till then, bye and thank you for watching.